Good evening, everyone. So the highlight last year, you might think, was that we got some lovely new equipment. But actually, that wasn't the highlight to me. The highlight to me was that we were actually improving our standards of what we were doing. I hope you've noticed, particularly with the lyrics, that they're coming up better. Now, let me explain. To do that, the operator needs to know what's coming next. And the arrangement of the songs isn't always as you would expect. So we do get caught out, and we ask you to bear with us. But we've now asked the computer operator to be here by 9 a.m. so that they can go through the practice with the worship team and know what the arrangement is. Okay, so we've worked on standards of all sorts of things. But that, for me, has been the highlight, is the improved standards of what we do behind there. We've still got some ways to go, but we're getting better. The hopes for this year is to further improve. I still think we've got a way to go, especially with the live stream. We struggle a bit with the live stream, partly because what we hear on the earphones isn't exactly accurate to what comes out of the live stream. Am I right?
Yeah, I'll fix that.
And so we can't always hear, and we rely on them on the chat saying it's awful, and then we try and correct it. We also need to recruit people, but we need to recruit people who are competent, and that's a much more difficult thing. We need people who know about sound, particularly because we've moved to digital, and it's much more complex than it was when it was an analog sound system. And we could do with younger people. We've got Evelyn, who is younger. We are looking at someone else as well, but pray about that for us, that we will get younger people. Pray for our skills to improve. We have got Sean, who's very technical, but a lot of us are not very technical. And I just want to pray for them. Pray that we will get more folk to do the job who know what they're doing, and more skills with all of us. And also, I'm intruding on where's Greg? On the worship team report, but we do need proper fallback speakers. So please pray that we will get the money to buy some fallback speakers that are good fallback speakers. Finishing, just in finishing, I do want to say a big thank you to all those. I know what it's like having to get up. I have to get up at 7 to get here for 9 on the Sunday morning, and it's the bit I hate. I don't like having to come really early and deal with these worship teams. But but that's part of the job. We have to get here for 9. And I want to say thank you to those who faithfully do it. And I want you to forgive me by naming 3, especially. One is Shannon. Shannon is underrated to what she's like. She's really good on all 3 pieces of equipment. She knows what she's doing. She steps in all the time outside of Sunday morning. She's ready. And the other 2 are Stephen and Sean. They're similar, that they will go the extra mile and do far more than Sunday morning. So we're grateful to them. Just ask you, I know you're very patient with us. You are very patient with us, because sometimes I sit, and if the lyrics don't come up, my head's going like this down to the text, and Dave will say, stop looking at them. So I want to thank you for your patience with us, and I hope that we do better next year.
Thank you, Jill. As someone who's been back there and done all those jobs in the past, it is one of those strange jobs where if you do it well, nobody notices. If you do it wrong, everybody goes. Bless God.